Hi guys, it's Christine from London Gifties, and nice to see you again. Today what I wanted to do is a quick setup for the month of September, which is fastly approaching. I have this journal that I recently started, where I'm just mostly writing down some ideas and thoughts. So yeah, I'm gonna skip one page, leave it here for the last day of August that I still have left. Open it up right here and get it set up for September. So yeah, let's have some fun. Okay guys, so I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover for this sped up bit. So yeah, just writing down the month of September. I went for a very small font, not sure why, but you know, okay. I'm cutting up some tickets that I want to add on the side. I'm using this little page so it doesn't get any dirtier with the glue, the dot liner. And I'm adding the tickets on the side. I chose this color because it kind of reminded me of autumn. It's nice and yellowish brown. And then I am picking up my stamp and stamping some blooms. I know that September isn't really associated with blooms usually. However, there are some small ones still in my quite wildflower garden out there. So I wanted to add some blooms just to spice it up a little bit. But I added them in kind of like a dirty yellow color. It's dirty yellow because I simply did not clean my stamp, but it kind of makes for a nice effect, I suppose. Makes it look a bit brownish. And the other side of this page, I tried to make some sort of line grid art installation thingy because I just didn't want to leave that page empty, and I didn't know what else I could put on there. I think I had some printouts of some pictures that were like, you know, from Pinterest, and they were like cozy looking things, but I didn't, to be fair, I couldn't find them today. So I decided to do this because I got some Tombow markers yesterday in the big paper chase in London on Tottenham Court Road. So I just wanted to, well, I got these markers for the purpose of having the colors match the autumn theme and the autumn feel. So I just really wanted to try them out really and see if I could create something quite interesting. At the end of the day, if you would ask me if I like the outcome, I would not know whether to say yes or no because it just looks very odd. Here I'm testing a couple of colors because I wanted to add one more color, and even though the orange one that I tested is a different tone than the orange one that I did vertically, it looks very much the same on paper. However, you know, I didn't want to leave it empty, and now it's not empty, so I suppose mission accomplished. Yeah, not sure if I like it. And here I'm adding some one of my favorite teas, which is Earl Grey, like a, you know, thing from, yeah, it's cookie on the side over there. The packaging, because I think September is the time to get back into tea drinking hardcore. So I just added a little tidbit in there, and I'm gonna stamp over it again with some of the same stamps because I kind of felt like I forgot to put it in the beginning, to be fair, and then I was like, okay, I gotta make it look like it was meant to be in there. So I just stamped it. It's a bit messy, but you know, it's always life sometimes, so let's move on. For the next page, I'm just choosing some of the stamps from the Fun and Joy series, and I went for notebooks and stack of books because I kind of quite liked it, and I'm using the little ink beads in, I think, kind of dark green, and I wanted to make this page for a list of different projects. Either I'm going to list the projects or project ideas or notes for projects because I have quite a few coming up, and I thought it would be nice to have one page where it's all written down. Yeah. And then I'm testing some more colors because I forgot to buy one of the Tombows that I wanted to buy, which is like a see-through grayish one, which kind of looks like it really helps you to separate the lines, and it's not very like intrusive color. However, I don't have that color because I forgot to buy it, and now I have to go back and buy it again. I'm probably gonna get like 1,000 other things in the same order, but you know. So I'm just using like a peachy color. It came out okay, but it's not what I wanted it to look like. Again, my mistake. And I'm checking some, I'm choosing some other stamps, which is now the tape one, because I really like it and I think it's really pretty, and just wanted to use it really because, you've got to use those supplies. And this is just the September calendar that I wanted to write down. Sorry, my head keeps sometimes bobbing in, but I usually write really close to my paper, so now I'm trying to keep back from it. So, be happy that it's just not my head covering the whole video. And so now I'm counting down the days, and I realized that I didn't leave enough space for 30 days. But oh well. Hopefully nothing too much is going to happen in the last 2 days. And so moving on, the page seemed a bit like naked, so I'm it's my head again. I'm adding in some of the washi tapes from Papierplatz, because I like the tones of these ones that I selected to sell was especially meant for this autumn, because I really wanted to get in all the cozy feelings, nice and warm tones, warm yellows and warm, what's it called, greens. I'm putting in some things, a thing that I'm gonna do, which is I'm gonna go to Wales on the 5th of September. It's gonna be for a wedding shoot. It's not my wedding. And I'm putting in some stickers. So I'm putting in the bread ones because I think it's quite cute. I'm choosing another one because I just wanted to fill the page a little bit, and I really enjoy using these stickers. Put Sonia on stickers. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Moving on to the next page spread. So here I was taking a look which tone I used for the top, which was the primary color for the top writing, because I wanted to keep something consistent. This page I'm doing for Instagram and YouTube. I wanted to put down some ideas of posts and some YouTube videos that I wanted to film for that month, making these little things that don't look like much to be like checkboxes. So I made a couple for Instagram, and I figured out that I'm gonna make more than 5 posts, so I'm putting some on the other side. And then I was trying to figure out if I want to put more for YouTube, because my goal was 2 videos a week, so I put 8 on YouTube. So hopefully I'll come up with enough ideas for those. And there was a little space left, so in the corner, so I didn't want to leave it empty, so I made it like a little notice board looking thing. So maybe if I have something that I have an idea for next month for whatever reason, I could just pop it down there in the little space there, and doesn't leave it empty. And I remember that on the 11th I'm going to Harry Potter in concert, which is going to be awesome. So I wrote that down. I'm not going to forget it, but just want to write it down. Here I'm choosing some more stickers. As it's like a creative spread, like things that has to do what I'm going to do with hopefully involving my creativity. I chose some ones from the art class sticker sheet, and I quite like it. It just jazzes up the page a little bit just by two simple stickers glued in nicely. And next page I'm keeping up with the spread about planning things to do with my business, so I'm putting in a page for shop ideas for that month. I have some already, so I'm just gonna start listing them down. So I want to figure out obviously the planner lineup for 2020. Stamps, because there are some new stamps coming out. Washi tape that I have designed, and it should be arriving to me. A Happy Mouse that I want to make, and 2 beta testings for 2 different notebooks, which is something that I might tell you later about. And I want to think about the advent calendar for December 2019. I don't want to just think about it, I want to finalize it. So finalization of that nugget of an idea. And I'm putting a little bread boy baking in there, because you know, things are gonna get cooked up in the shop. So I thought that would be kind of funny. And also, obviously, the stickers are really cute and helps me with, you know, getting motivated. And then this little guy making an artsy illustration because, you know, looks cute. Okay, moving on to the next page. And this page, I wanted to make a book spread, book list page. I don't like how I wrote the book title, but you know, it's okay. So I'm writing a list about what I'm currently reading, and continued that I took further into September from August, because I have some books right now that I'm still either reading or listening as audiobooks and I haven't finished them, so I want to just forward them further on into this list, because obviously hopefully I'm going to be finishing them in September. So I have author, title and notes bit, and the first one is a checkbox so I can check it when the book has actually been finished. So right now I'm listening to the Stephen Fry's performance, unabridged performance of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, because I am rereading, or more accurately re-listening to it. So yeah, hopefully in autumn and winter I'll go through all of the books again. I got this idea from the Whiskey Mug. She had a video about it. Yeah, so I want to put the different washi tape, and then I thought reading goes with a hot cup of tea or coffee, so I just put the coffee tape. I also it's from Papier Platz. I'm taking this little Mizutama note sheet. I was thinking what to make in that page, how to make it look nice, but at the end of the day I didn't come to a nice conclusion how to actually make it look good. So this is just a note page, so I can make some notes whilst I'm reading books, because sometimes I read something that pops into my head. So in here I could just make all those notes, and I'm choosing an appropriate stamp for it as well. So I can read and take a note and put it down in here so I know it's not lost. And it's one nice place to gather them all at one location, which is usually somewhere on post-it notes, and I just lose them. So I can either put the post-it notes in here, or write it in as I read or listen along. Yeah, I know I should totally wash my hair, but you know. Next spread. And moving on to the next page, I wanted to make a full list of things that I wanted to do. I wrote down bucket list, however it's more like just things I should do, I would like to do, and things I want myself to remember to do in the month of September. At least start in September and obviously continue doing it hopefully all the way. I got some notes, so I thought about it before I wrote it down, which usually doesn't happen. So you know, I was actually writing down things that I thought about before, so it's a bit of a faster turnaround. So I wanted to gather some leaves, some nice autumnal leaves for pressing, so I can preserve them or send them in happy mails. I wanted to reread Harry Potter series, so obviously that's throughout the whole of fall, and maybe it will also fall into winter, so we'll see about that. I'm working on a notebook project, and I wanted to go to gym at least 2-3 times a week. I think that's achievable, so hopefully that will be okay, and we'll you know stick to it. I wanted to clear kitchen cupboards because there's lots of things that are still there since like 2 years ago that I haven't touched and used, so they should be eaten, like pasta and stuff like that, or just thrown out. I wanted to reply letters because I've been really slow with replying to my pen pals. I wanted to finalize my 2020 planner setup. I want to make sure that I take 2 days off a week, which I usually don't because I work sometimes all through the weekend as well, but hopefully I can, you know, get some work-life balance. I wanted to visit nature reserves and animal sanctuaries nearby, the ones that we still haven't seen with Matt. I wanted to plan a short trip, maybe like a weekend, 1 or 2 nights away. I wanted to plan the Christmas getaway. We usually like to go to Isle of Wight, so hopefully this year we could do that too. I wanted to keep up with YouTube and engage more on my Instagram. I wanted to explore more of the English countryside, which hopefully is something that we can definitely, something that we're definitely able to do. And we want to revisit Malvern, which is a nice area not too far from us. I wanted to take nice photographs, autumnal themed. I think that would be quite fun and a nice project to do. I want to make sure I remember to chill and relax, as well as make time for cozy, because sometimes I just forget to slow down, and I don't want to be so hard on myself. That's going to be a hard one to fulfill, and feel less guilty. Sometimes that happens when you work for yourself and you think you should be working all the time. However, it's just not possible, and sometimes you just need to let it go and also take time off to relax, which seems logical, but not everything that we feel and do is logical. So I'm just choosing some of the cafe stickers. Coffee. That's it. Obviously fall, so cozy drinks, hot drinks, cold drinks. Yeah, I think they're very lovely and add a nice accent. For this page, which is the last page for fall, I'm just choosing the washi tape now. Yep, I had some real trouble sticking it down straight, and I don't know why, but I wasn't happy with it at all. I wanted to make it look nice, but yep, guys, very sorry. Seems like the camera cut off, so I didn't film writing of the quote, but here it is finished. And now I'm going to have a quick flip through the pages of September that I've made, a little bit closer to the camera so you can have a look. Again, very sorry, I don't know what happened with the camera, it just did not film it, and I can't redo it. So hopefully this little recap will show you the finished pages. So yeah, I just used some papierplatte washi tape and wrote down a quote about autumn. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!